Hi, I'm Louise Poole and this is the Rainbow Briefing for Monday the 2nd of February, your daily LGBTQIA news catch-up. Recorded and produced on Yugambeh and Yagara land where stories have been told for thousands of years. Sovereignty was never ceded and I pay my respects to elders past and present and honour the strength and storytelling that continues today. More than 13,000 people marched through the streets of St Kilda yesterday for the Midsumma Pride March, one of the biggest events on the Australian Pride calendar. An estimated 20,000 spectators lined the route as Dykes on Bikes led the march through Melbourne. The march is a highlight of the Midsumma Festival, Victoria's major LGBTQIA+ arts and culture celebration. Victorian Premier Jacinta Allen joined the march, telling reporters the state will continue to strengthen laws protecting queer communities. She said ultra-right politicians in Australia and around the world are using this moment to strike out against queer people, and that in Victoria, equality is not negotiable. Midsumma Chief Executive Karen Bryant said the festival's theme, Time and Place, reflects the critical juncture facing LGBTQIA+ communities internationally. She said the march was about visibility and solidarity, standing up for communities facing increased hate and discrimination, both overseas and here at home. Midsumma Festival runs until Saturday the 8th of February. The Council of Europe has voted to ban conversion practices and, importantly, the ban is trans-inclusive. The Council of Europe is a human rights body made up of 46 countries across the continent, separate from the European Union. Its resolutions aren't legally binding, but they do carry significant weight and put pressure on member countries to act. The resolution passed last Thursday with 71 votes in favour, 26 against and 2 abstentions. It calls on member states to prohibit practices that attempt to change a person's sexual orientation or gender identity. The vote went ahead despite lobbying from anti-trans groups who have tried to have trans people excluded from the protections. Advocates are now calling on the UK government to follow through on its own promised ban, first pledged in 2018 but still not delivered. In Australia, New South Wales, Victoria, South Australia and the ACT have all banned conversion practices, but there's still no national legislation. Tributes have been pouring in for Catherine O'Hara, who died over the weekend at the age of 71. O'Hara was beloved by LGBTQIA+ audiences for her unforgettable role as Moira Rose in Schitt's Creek, the fabulous wig-obsessed former soap star in a show that gave us something radical, a family that just accepted their queer kid. No drama, no arc, just love. O'Hara delivered one of the most beautiful queer moments in television history when her character Moira officiated her pansexual son David and Patrick's wedding in the series finale. And in a media landscape full of coming-out trauma, Schitt's Creek showed us what unconditional family love looks like. Dan Levy, who played David and co-created the series with his father Eugene, said it's hard to imagine a world without Catherine in it. He called working with her a gift and said he would cherish every funny memory he was fortunate enough to make with her. O'Hara won an Emmy for the role in 2020. She's also remembered for her work in Home Alone, Beetlejuice, and most recently, The Studio. If you've been anywhere near queer social media lately, you'll know that Heated Rivalry is everywhere. The HBO series is based on Rachel Reid's romance novel of the same name, part of her Game Changers series, which has been a fan favourite for years. The show follows Shane Hollander and Ilya Rozanov, 2 closeted ice hockey players on rival teams who fall in love while hiding their relationship from the sport. It's become a phenomenon since premiering in December, and Australia is fully on board. On Saturday night, Sydney crowned its official lookalikes for the show's 2 leads. The competition drew huge crowds to the Imperial Hotel in Erskineville after the original outdoor event was shut down by council for not having a permit. Winners Eduardo and Sean took home trophies, cash and gift vouchers. The Hollander winner dedicated his victory to, and I quote, "all the Asian bottoms out there." And TasPride's summer festival is officially underway with the Pride flag raised at Hobart Town Hall on Friday. The month-long celebration runs statewide throughout February. The Pride Parade and Party in the Park happens on Saturday the 14th. Other highlights include Pride Film Fest screenings, touring from Burnie to the Huon Valley, a queer history walk with Rodney Croom and Martine Delaney, and Judy's Pride Ball. Full program is at TasPride.com. That's the Rainbow Briefing for Monday the 2nd of February. I'm Louise Poole and this is independent queer community media. Your support is crucial to its success. Share the bulletin, tell your community, find us on socials, and if you've got news to share, head to rainbowbriefing.com.au.